First, we're gonna to review the decision order and medication record for medication to be given. So we will review the medication record and the decision order. Okay, so after that, we will be going to determine the materials that we needed for the order. So I need a 5cc syringe, an ampule, a syringe, and a cotton pad. So next, I am going to do the hand washing. After doing the hand washing, now we will be going to gather all the materials that we needed. So let's go. Okay, so now we will be going to gather all the materials that we need. So we need a cotton pad, a pair of gloves, a 5cc syringe, and before we need to verify the right drug to be administered by. So by reading the name of the medication from the record, so we need to read. So I will assume that I will read it. Okay, so this is the medication. Okay, so now we will going to check the label on the medication before picking it up. So we will assume that this is the medication. Okay, so this is the medication. Oops, this is the medication, and after that we need to check again the label before calculating and prepare the dose. Okay, so we need to check again the medication. So let's start. So now we will be going to prepare the medication. So we need to wear gloves. So now we are done by the gloving. So now we will be going to get a cotton pad and the ampule. So we are going to here. So now we will carefully break the ampule and make sure to keep self safe from accidental cuts and injuries. So now we will be going to cut this by holding like this, and now we will discard the head part of the ampule. So discard on the proper ways. Okay, in the ways. Now we will insert the needle into the ampule bevel up. We will bring the ampule and the needle at the eye level. So let's up. So our ampule and the syringe at the eye level. And now we will be going to aspirate the calculated dosage of the medication. So we will hold it like this. And then hold the syringe. Aspirate the calculated dosage. Okay, so if there's an air in the bubble, just stop that and then okay, so that's it. So there's no bubble in the syringe. So now we are done by preparing the ampule. Okay, so let's close it by fishing technique. So now we will wash our hands and remove the gloves. I'm going to wash my hands. We will administer the medication according to the physician's order, okay? Thank you. First, we're going to review the physician order and medication record for medication to be given. So we will review the medication record. and the physician order. Okay, so next I will be going to determine the materials that needed. So I need a syringe and vial, the cotton swab, and the gloves that we'll be going to use. So next I am going to wash my hands. So now we will be going to gather the materials that we need for the preparation. So we need alcohol swab, a syringe, and a gloves. So now we need to verify the right medication by reading the label of the medication from the record. So we will assume that I read the label. So this is the medication to be administered. Okay, so okay, I read it already. So now we will check the label before picking it up. So we will assume that this is the medication. Okay, so read and also check the label before calculating the dose. Okay, so now let's start. So now here is the things or the materials that we need. So we need the gloves first. So now we are identified the hand gloving. Now we will be going to remove the plastic cup from the vial. So we will assume that there's a plastic cup because I already used it. So plastic cup, discard it, and now we will be going to get a cotton swab or alcohol swab and place it to the rubber tap and discard it. So now we will be going to get the syringe and we will pull straight the cap of the needle. So now before we aspirate the medication, we need to aspirate first the air, the equal amount of air into the syringe. Okay, so this is it. So now we will be going to insert the syringe on the vial. So make sure the vial is in the flat surface. We will insert it like this. And now we will be going to insert or withdraw the air from the vial to the vial, sorry. So now it will be aspirate automatically. So we need it to the eye level to measure the exact dosage that prescribed. So at the eye level, where's that? So at the eye level, we will aspirate the exact amount. Okay. So after getting the exact amount, we will withdraw the needle. Okay. So if there is a bubble, just tap like this and then release the air. Okay. So this is the exact amount of the prescribed of the medication. Now we will cup the needle. Okay, so now we are done. Now I am going to remove the gloves and do the hand washing. We will administer the medication depending on the physician's order.